Okay, how's it going, everybody? My name is Omar Thabit here from Oz Media, and today we are sitting here with Kyndal Farver, who is our November High School Student Athlete Player of the Month. This is Oz Media slash the Yemeni American News November High School Student Athlete of the Month. We are excited to hear more about Kyndal and all the things she has done, all the amazing things she has done at Hamtramck High School. But before we even get into that, first of all, I want to say thank you for being here, Kyndal.
No problem.
Really do appreciate it, and make sure people want to hear you, so make sure we try to speak as loud as we can as well. Kyndal, just want to throw that out there. But before we even give a shout out to Kyndal, I do want to give a shout out to the sponsors of this show. We appreciate them. They're the ones that make this all happen as well. So shout out to BC Adhesives out there in Franklin, Wisconsin. Also, the Balkan House Restaurant. Everybody knows the Balkan House Restaurant in this Hamtramck area, but they got a location not only in Hamtramck but also in Ferndale. And then we have Give to Gain, which is a nonprofit organization that donates to orphans in Yemen. So shout out to those three businesses slash organizations. We appreciate them. And without further ado, again, can we first of all clap it up for Kyndal Farver? Yes, you can clap it up for yourself. Yes, you can. You can. She is our November High School Student Athlete of the Month. So Kyndal, can you first tell us about yourself? Obviously, we know your name, but what school, what sports you play, and the positions that you play with those sports?
So everything basketball related, really, like cross country, track. That's about it. In basketball, I play point guard, shooting guard, but mostly point guard because of my size. And yeah, that's about it for sports.
You know what I like? I think you said basketball related, and then you said cross country and track, because there's gonna be people out there that are gonna say like, how is that related? But Coach DJ has instilled that they're related because you do this one sport, it gets you better for the other one. Is that correct? Is that why you say they're related?
Yeah, like staying in shape all year round, so you don't have to get ready, during basketball season.
Shout out to Coach DJ, by the way, the coach of the Hamtramck High School varsity basketball team. Great guy, friend of the show as well. He's been on the show a couple times. So I like that you said that, because there are people out there that see those sports and they don't see the correlation. So that's important that you mentioned that. So you said point guard and basketball?
Yeah.
Leader of the floor?
Yeah.
Floor general? All right. Who is your coach, by the way?
Coach Misha.
Okay.
Misha Fambro. Yeah.
How is she doing? How is that?
Cool. She's pretty cool, all around, just a cool person.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, you are Oz Media slash the Yemeni American News November High School Student Athlete of the Month. How does this make you feel, Kyndal?
I was kind of shocked, I guess, because I'm not gonna say that my work goes unnoticed, but it's like I just work not for like accomplishments or just working just because. So it was an honor, and I was excited that somebody noticed my hard work and stuff like that.
For sure. First of all, as many people may not know, but I'm a friend of both the mom and the dad. The father, my barber's Aaron Brock, and he's solid like a rock. All right, that is the line right there. So shout out to A Rock, shout out to Ashley, by the way, great people. We appreciate both of them, and so I've seen them post stuff, and then I reached out to Coach DJ. I said, give me somebody that you think deserves it. He mentioned you, so your work is not going unnoticed, Kyndal. I just want to let you know. So I'm happy that we could at least put a light onto it as well. So congratulations once again. And so this is a student athlete award. I'm happy with all the stuff that you're doing on the field, which is amazing. But why and how how important is school to you?
Really important. Like most people with athletics, everybody knows, you have to have grades in order to go to the next level. So it's really important, because if you don't have the grades to go, then you won't be successful. So it's important to, do your things in the classroom and off the court and, on the court. So I just feel like it's really important to stay on top of your studies if you want to go to the next level.
For sure. And I know that this is something that's been instilled in you, but I want to ask by who? Who pushes you the hardest, especially school-wise? Who gets in your head and says, hey, Kyndal, get it together?
I would say, everybody around me, like my teammates, the boys basketball program, Coach DJ, my coach, my mom, because my mom teaches there, so I have no choice.
Okay. Yeah, so the mom's in the building.
Yeah.
You got a sibling, a parent or anybody in the building, it's going to be hard to slip up. So my question to you is, you said the boys basketball program. How close is the girls program to the boys program?
We're like a family. So it's no just the boys and the girls. We're it's just
and is that important to you? Do you think that's very important?
Yeah, because like most schools, they'll be like, we have a girls and a boys program, but like with us, all our team outings we do together, and like going out to eat, going to school. Like recently we did skating, and like it's just whatever we need, we can go to each other. It's just not like, oh, we just go to the girls or we just go to the boys. We're all just together.
And I give kudos to, first of all, Brian Anderson, the AD, great guy also. And then kudos to Coach DJ as well, doing his thing over there. And I'm sure I'm missing out on some people, and I know that you know who it is and appreciate them as well. But, just off of what I see, and I just want to give a shout out to those people doing a great job. I think that's very important to have that kind of camaraderie on the field, or off the field as well. So we kind of talked about this, about who inspired you to talk about school, but I guess who is someone that inspires you to be great every single day?
I would say my granddad.
Okay.
He's no longer here, but I would say him because he didn't graduate from high school. So then it pushes me to be like, let me take a step that my granddad didn't do, or like my ancestors. Like, it's always about generations and just going higher like that. So I would say my ancestors.
Nice.
Push me the most.
Wow, that's a deep answer right there. I thought it was going to be your mom or dad. I was like, hey, who's she going to choose? I think you did the smart answer.
Yeah.
You went with the granddad. That's a smart one. But may he rest in peace. I'm sorry for your loss, by the way. But that is a great answer. And to push that, I'm sure that he is proud of you for what you're doing as well. And so you mentioned to do things in high school so that you can have plans after high school. Mm-hmm. So what are your plans after high school?
Okay, so right now I'm working on getting my real estate license. So when I'm 18, I can take my test, and that just be that. So I want to be a realtor. And then in college, I want to major in sports management and get my bachelor's degree in that. And I want to start off my clothing brand like I was before, because I know I have more knowledge once I get older. So yeah.
All right, we need to pull this apart right quick. Those are three big things, so I gotta take it one step at a time. All right, let's start off with real estate. You said you want to become a real estate agent. Mm-hmm. What made you go interested in real estate?
I just think like just helping people. Maybe like I just feel like helping people.
Okay.
That's
all right, and then the second thing you mentioned was in college. Mm-hmm. You said you wanted to. What did you say you wanted
sports
to do?
Management.
Yeah, sports management. What made you want to go into sports management?
I like everything sports. Like since I was a kid, that's all I've been thinking about. So like, why not? That's the only thing I really love is sports. So.
Sports management, real estate, and then you said you got your clothing brand. Can you tell us about that? What is this clothing brand about?
Okay, so Cloudy Judgment. So what our I'm sorry.
That's okay.
With our my generation, our thoughts is real like clouded, or like we don't.
You don't think straight? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, we don't think straight, or we're like too much in our head. So I just feel like it's involved with like mental health and stuff like that. So I just feel like it's something that should be more talked about.
Definitely. And so Cloudy Judgment is the clothing brand, and what you make shirts, clothes, like all different kinds of clothes.
Mm-hmm. Shirts, hoodies, stuff like that.
That's awesome. Now, where can people, by the way, give yourself a shout out right now, and where can people find your clothes? Like, how can they get in contact with you and stuff like that?
So right now, it's on hold because I have a lot going on.
Okay.
But, like, I want to now.
Once things starts to slow down, start making it, putting it out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And then a high school senior, and she already has her plans. And again, that's kudos to the parents, man. Great parents that know how to make sure that their kids are on track. So, just want to also mention Kyndal. I coach Kyndal, in baseball for 1 year, and it's funny because a couple of the boys that you dusted in that one race are in the building right now as I'm looking at them eye to eye. But, funny story is that Kyndal was back then, you were probably like 9, 10, 11 or something. I don't remember. But, she raced my little brothers, and, she got there and got back, and they were still halfway, still struggling to get to the fence. All right, so they're smiling back here. But, yeah, just a little funny story. So, Kyndal definitely, speed is there. Mm-hmm. Speed is there as well. So, and one thing you forgot to mention, though. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm like, what is going on? You didn't mention that you got yourself a scholarship. Yeah. From I'm correct. Yes. Am I correct?
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Okay, so it happened 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
I went to a camp. It's called Prep Hoops Camp or whatever. So it's a whole bunch of college coaches there or whatever. So I feel like now I'm playing my best basketball just because I'm not mentally there. Like my self-confidence is where it should be and stuff like that. So the coach comes up to me. He's just like, I want you at my school. Come for a visit, this, and that. So a week and a half ago, I believe, I went to take a visit, and he offered me a scholarship.
And so, are you going there?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay, so what was the school again?
Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan. All right, well, and that was for basketball. Okay, well, hey, that's awesome. At least the opportunity is there for you. So that is great. And it also leads to my next question. But before I go into this last question, I do also want to say, again, one more shout out to the people that make these shows happen, and it's BC Adhesives, the Balkan House Restaurant, and Give to Gain. I really do. We want to give a shout out to them. And remember, Kyndal Farver is the Yemeni American News and Oz Media Player of the Month. And now the last question is, imagine I am a college recruit. What kind of student athlete would I be getting in Kyndal Farver?
A hard worker, a leader, someone that's keep going nonstop, whether I'm mentally there or not. I won't show anybody my emotions. So just somebody hardworking. You'll get somebody that's really there for you, or like that's really want to play for you.
Someone that's always there, even though they might be mentally not be there. I mean, that's not easy to do, especially at a young age. I'm sure you understand that's not easy to do, and that seems like we got a whole nother conversation waiting to happen for another day. Because we do want to focus on congratulating you, but the mental health part, I love how you're focusing on that, and if you can learn to master that at a young age, you're going to be very good in the future. You know, hopefully that's how it's going to work out. Well, for those of you, if you want to like show off that Oz Media hoodie, by the way, I remember last week I gave the guy the hoodie towards the end of the show, but also what we like to give is a hoodie, some merch for the person that won Player of the Month. So congratulations again, Kyndal Farver, Hamtramck High School student, senior, correct? Senior, about to graduate. So good luck on everything. What sports do you do? I mean, I know you got girls basketball coming up, and then after that, that's it. It's girls basketball, and that's it. So good luck on the season. It starts soon, right?
November 30th is the first game.
Well, as soon as this show comes out, it's probably going to be a week right after, all right? So, again, congratulations, Kyndal. Good luck on the season, and continue to be great. We appreciate you.